because your girl be knowing. I know how to smell good. If I don't know nothing else, I know how to smell good. Oh, yes, yes. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Fee here. If you don't know who I am, welcome to the channel. You should go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you're going to love it here. Today we are going to dive into my favorite fall and winter perfumes, and I'm going to tell you how to mix and match them and everything in between. If you're ready to be a showstopper, if you're looking for the compliments, if you're looking to put the spice back into your life with your partner, all of those things, I'm going to give you my favorite scents in order to do that this season, because if it's one thing I know, it's how to smell good. I'm gonna just start this off by telling you first and foremost, I don't know nothing about all them notes, okay? What I do know is how and when you should wear this and for what occasion. That's what I know, so that's what I'm gonna tell you. Paint the picture, stick with me. First scent that I am going to share with you is, you can tell, my favorite. This is my favorite scent of all time. It is Attrape-Rêves by Louis Vuitton. And I hope that I pronounced it correctly, but this is my favorite perfume by LV. This one is what I would call my showstopper. I don't need to layer it. I don't have to touch it up throughout the day. I can just simply wear this and get all of the compliments in the world. It's one that's going to linger on your clothes, linger in your hair, and it's just going to get better and better, in my opinion, throughout the day. This is probably what you would call my signature scent. I wear it all the time. I actually wear this year round, but during the fall and winter, I feel like it's even much stronger throughout the day because there's cooler temps. Your body temperature isn't as, heated and hot and warm and all of those things because of the sun. So it really gives it time to just kind of like settle in and just slowly exude. I always get the best compliments in the mall. Like, people always stop me and go, oh my God, what is that you have on? And I love telling them, Attrape by LV. So if you have not checked out this scent yet, it definitely is on the more expensive side. I would call this one an investment perfume. This is one that you spend that type of money because you want it to last all day, right? And so a lot of times we need to learn that what we pay for. So when you spend a little bit less, you're gonna have to spray it a few times throughout the day versus when you spend more, you don't. So number one on my list is definitely going to be this one as my all-around scent. Now, another LV scent that I feel people tend to sleep on, or they may not talk about as much, is the Attrape or Filante. This one here is a soft scent. It's just a soft, clean fragrance. You're not going to offend anybody. Nobody's going to start sneezing when you're around, but you're going to smell really good. You're going to smell like you showered that day, like you took care of yourself, and that you care about yourself. It's definitely one of those scents that will attract somebody if they're close enough to you. So say that you're on a date, say that you're about to be intimate, things like that. They're going to get a whiff of that scent and they're just going to be enticed. It's going to kind of like wrap them in a nice warm hug. That's what I would call this scent. So this is one of my cozier scents. Like, if I'm just at home for the day and all I want to do is chill on the couch, watch TV, cuddle up under a blanket, sit up under my man, I'm probably going to wear this one. Now, for some more scents that are on the higher tier, and then we're going to get into the lower tier, my favorite scent of all time is Bond Number 9 by New Harlem. I will wear this scent out in the fall and winter. It gives me cinnamon, it gives me crisp, and it's not a strong cinnamon. It's like its own version of cinnamon. I don't know how to explain it. It's a spice, but it's a gourmand, but it's like, it's just yummy. It's just like, people are gonna notice when you have this on. And for somebody that's not a spice girl whatsoever, this is the best spice that I have ever smelled in my life, and I will buy it 10 times over for years to come. And the thing about New Harlem is that for whatever reason, Bond keeps taking it away, bringing it back, taking it away, bringing it back. So you have to find it when you can get your hands on it. I know within the last 2 years, they like redid the bottle, like an anniversary bottle, and they brought it back. But for like 2-3 years before, it was so hard to find. I had to find this one in a boutique. So literally I savor it and a little goes a long way. Now with this one, you can quickly become overpowering. So I would only suggest that you spray this on your pressure points, right? In your elbow, your wrist, your neck, one on your chest, between your knees and your ankles. That's it. That's all. You don't need to do the final spray around your clothes, spray above your head, none of that, because girl, people gonna go from thinking you smell really good to coughing up a lung. This is strong and it lasts all day long. This is one of those scents too that will stay on your clothes. It is, again, a more expensive scent, but it is an investment. So maybe not your everyday, but if you're going from day to night, it's definitely one to wear. Now the next two scents that I'm gonna show you guys are, me and my husband both wear these. These are unisex by Bond. All Bond fragrances are actually unisex, but me and my husband both wear these at the same time, and we absolutely love them. We were shopping in Neiman's in Atlanta one time, and we were trying to decide between this one and it was like another one. The lady was like, oh, let me show you a combination that not many people know about, and I have been putting all the girls on this combination when they ask, because it's that good. Your man gonna smell good, you gonna smell good, it lasts all day. I love when we're going to a business meeting and we both put these fragrances on together, because we just walk in like the power couple that we are, right? And so this is Greenwich Village. This is also by Bond Number 9. I absolutely love this scent. And then we pair it with Lafayette Street Bond Number 9. Y'all, I'm telling you, when you put these two babies together, you are in for a treat, okay? You are in for a treat. Do not sleep on this combination, because it is going to make heads turn. It's a fresh scent. So if you're a girl that's not necessarily a vanilla girl or a fruity girl or a gourmand girl, but you're also not a woody girl, right? You're not an earthy girl. You're really just trying to figure out your lane. This is the perfect scent to get you started to figuring out who you are and where you want to be in the perfume world. My husband, I remember when I first bought him, I knew we were going to share him, but y'all, every time he sprays them, I side-eye him like, who this for? Because he smells so good. So typically he only wears it to church on Sundays, child. I let him get away with that. One of the other scents that I love, this one isn't as expensive as LV or Bond Number 9, but it's still considered a higher end fragrance. This is by Kilian. This is Angel Share. Now you can find these at Sephora and other places like that. I love the Kilian brand. I have yet to go wrong with any of the Kilian scents that I have liked. Doesn't mean that I like all of them, but I have liked the majority of them. I probably have about 7 or 8 different Kilian fragrances. This one is probably my favorite. Now this is definitely going to fall within the gourmand family. Angel Share just has like a nice soft scent. It's probably a twist between vanilla, gourmand with a hint of spice. Like, it definitely gives what it needs to give. It's one of those scents that is going to blend well with your chemistry, warm up through the day, and then just exude onto people, and I love that. But it's also not an overpowering scent, so you may want to get like a travel size, touch up midday as you go with it, because it doesn't last as long as the fragrances that I previously showed you, but you can probably get half a day out of it. Definitely spray it on your clothes if you want it to last longer. That's always the trick. It's layer, 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 and then also spray on your clothes. So you gotta put that shit on. You have to put it on. That's the only way that other people are gonna smell you, so that you can get the compliments that you want. And maybe even the man, you know what I'm saying? So you have to do that. Another fragrance that I have not heard people really talk about, but I feel like it is one of the best fragrances on the market. This one here, which is y'all, I can't pronounce everything, but take a picture. I'll link it down for y'all. This is by Givenchy. This to me is a better Tom Ford Lost Cherry than Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And I'll be honest with y'all, I don't like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, but I do like this. This has definitely some cherry in it. It definitely has some vanilla in it. All of those things, but I feel like it is a perfect date night scent. It's also a scent if you're going out with your girls, like to a concert or something like that. It's not one of those scents that's gonna turn musty as you sweat. You know what I'm talking about? It's like gonna keep staying soft and soothing. It's a little strong, but it's the right type of strong for you to go throughout the evening and feel confident with how you smell, along with how you look and all those other things. I absolutely love this. I think I got this from Nordstrom or Sephora. I'll link it for you guys, but it's definitely a great scent to just kind of have in your collection for those days where you just need a little something different. Now this one here is one that I don't tell a lot of people about. So the fact that I'm telling y'all means that I really love you, girl, because I found this one in New York. I was on a trip to New York. Me and my husband went to Bergdorf's, and we were in the perfume section. We were trying to find him like a Creed or something like that. And one of the ladies, she was like, have you ever smelled Messenger? And I was like, no. And what is that? And she started showing me the fragrances, and I came upon this one, and I'm so scared to spray it because it's so hard to find. And so I remember Marika was over here one day, and she like was smelling all my perfumes and stuff, which is how we ended up on this video, because she was like, why are you not sharing this stuff? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just don't share these things. And she's like, girl, you have a whole perfume collection. Share the things, and they all smell good. So she was smelling it. She came up on this one. She was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And she went online to look for it, and she bought the last bottle that she saw. So like, it is a hard one to find, but it smells so good, and I'm hoping I can find it for you and link it for you. If I can't, just put it on your wish list, girl, because it is worth it. This is Messenger Sweet Praline. When I tell you, this is the perfect fall, winter, daily scent. Like, this is the perfume for the fall and winter. I'm so scared to spray it. When I tell you, it is how you want to smell every single day. It's literally how you want to smell every single day. And I feel like they hide it from the girls, because this was actually in the men's section. But it is definitely for the girls. Sweet Praline, duh. But yes, go ahead and cop this if you have not already. I absolutely love it down. Then for my last two that would be considered, I guess, higher end, I know that all the girls love a good Baccarat moment. I get it. I understand why. I have all the Baccarat things too. The hair mist, the oil, the perfume, the extrait, the glitter. I have it all. But one of my favorite of all time from Mason Francis line is going to be Oud Satin Mood. This fragrance right here, now I will tell you, this is only a nighttime scent. Do not wear this during the day. It is way too strong and it lasts way too long. Both good things, but it is not a daytime scent. This is strictly nighttime, date night. And I love to wear it also when I'm going on like business meetings or things in the evening, maybe a business dinner. This is the scent that I always reach for when I'm going out for dinners and things like that, because it just permeates. You're going to smell me, trust me. This one is strong, so be careful with how many pumps. You are going to smell me. This has lingered on my clothes for days. Like if I wore a sweater or a cardigan or something, I have gotten compliments days after the fact on this scent. So if you are looking to splurge on yourself this season, or maybe even for Christmas, or looking for things to put on your Christmas list, definitely add this to the list if you don't already have it. Now for my vanilla girls, my favorite vanilla that I have ever smelled, even better than Kayali Vanilla 28 in my opinion, is going to be my Vanilla Planifolio by Chloe. This is my absolute favorite vanilla scent that I have smelled ever. It is so soft, it is so dainty, it's so girly. It's all of the things that you want to be on a regular day where you just want to be a passenger princess. This is the scent that you definitely want to have. I remember I was in New York again, girl. This was a whole different New York trip. I was in Nordstrom and I was looking for something. I think I wanted I want to say that it was Dior. It was either Dior or Dolce & Gabbana. There was a scent that they had that they actually discontinued, and I had first smelled it in New York. I didn't buy it the first time I smelled it. So the second time I was like, I'm going to get it. And they were like, we don't have it. And my cart was crushed. crushed. I still want that scent to this day. And so Layla was like, let me show you something I think you're gonna love. And she showed it to me. That lady, we're gonna say lady, I'm not gonna say heifer. She showed it to me and they were out of stock. Don't you know it took me 6 months to get my hands on this? 6 months to get my hands on this. So when I say that I cherish her, I cherish my girl down. I absolutely love her. I promise you, every woman should have this in their collection because she's just that good. Now, let's dive off into some of our lower end perfumes that I still feel are very much worth the buy. I'm even gonna show you guys a couple of oils and lotions that I feel that you should be using to layer with. So when we dive off into the cashmeres, because it is fall and winter, some of my favorite to use are going to be the Fresh Cream. This is the warm cashmere. It's just a classic cashmere scent. Fresh has been around for such a long time. I just feel like this is worth it. It's by Philosophy. It's just a great cashmere scent. There's nothing spectacular about it. There's nothing fancy about it, but if you're just looking to smell like a nice cashmere, grab this. Now, Skylar Clean Beauty has a fall cashmere. That's literally what it's called. It's called fall cashmere. This one also smells really good. The only thing about Clean Beauty that I find is that it just doesn't last all day. I have yet to find a Clean Beauty perfume that lasts throughout the day, like an LV, like a Bond, or anything like that. You're not gonna find it. So what I do is pair them, put them together, and have the ultimate cashmere scent that's gonna last throughout the day. This is the way that I like to do it. If you're not confident in it, get a tester in one of these and just keep it on you and spray it, you know, every 4 or 5 hours just to keep the scent lingering and going. But I love these paired together because you're just gonna get a classic cashmere that exudes throughout the day. Now, all the girls are talking about this. I'm glad that I bought it when it first came out because I knew better. Is the Kayali. This is the Wedding Silk Santal, y'all. This is such a good fragrance. I mean, from the sparkling champagne to the pink praline in it. And you know, if it says sandalwood, just automatically it's good. Did I just rhyme? I think I just did. So it's good because it has sandalwood in it. As soon as I see that, I go, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Who doesn't love a good nutty fragrance, especially as a woman? Like, our whole thing is we just want to smell good. We want to smell warm. We want to smell inviting. I want to smell like a warm cookie, like a good old hug. And this one is going to do it for me every single time. Y'all see, I've been pumping it. You see, I have been pumping her because I love her that much. She's affordable. The only thing about Kayali is it just doesn't last all day. That's the only thing. That is kind of like, I wish that it would last a lot longer than it does. But get the little tester, keep it with you. The travel size, not the tester, but get the travel size and keep it with you all day and just spray as needed and you'll be fine. And you have to do that with some scents, especially lower end scents. It's just gonna take a little bit more effort. Now, one of my holy grails, and I have mentioned this so many times because this right here, they put their foot off in this scent. It's not even a perfume, it's a perfume oil. It is the Madagascar Vanilla by Nest. Y'all, this is everything. Like, this is everything. I can't even wear it all the time because my husband says it smells like lust and he loves it. I actually gave my neighbor one of these because I'm one of those people that likes to stock up on all of my faves. So I have like 2, 3, 4 bottles of this. And she was just trying to get the spice back and all of that. So I actually gave her this with one of my Felicia Jarrell shower oils. And she texted me for like 3 days in a row talking about how good she smelled. Because your girl be knowing. I know how to smell good. If I don't know nothing else, I know how to smell good. Okay? This right here, every woman should have this. Everybody should have it in their collection. Now, 2 of the newest fragrances that I have come across this season that I recently purchased is going to be the 7 Virtues. This is the Candied Lychee. Lychee has been a really popular scent like within the last 1.5 to 2 years. I don't know why all of a sudden they just started picking up lychee, because I know Kayali has a sparkling lychee. There's a few other brands. Nest has a lychee. There's a few brands that have just got onto this lychee train, and I'm here for it, because I haven't smelled a lychee yet that I didn't like. But Seven Virtues candied lychee, immediate yes. Immediate yes. I know all the girls love to get the Seven Virtues Vanilla Woods. Yeah, I think this is gonna be another hero product for them that people just keep buying over and over and over and over again, because it just has all of the right mixtures in it to make you feel flirty, to boost your energy, just all of the things. It's just a nice sweet scent. And the other one that I purchased is Vanilla Bourbon. This is by Nest. I would say it is the first cousin or the youngest sibling to the Madagascar Vanilla Nest. Like, Madagascar is the oldest sibling, you know what I'm saying? It's the one that gets all the rewards. It's the responsible one. It's reliable. It's never gonna steer you wrong. And then you have the first cousin or the baby sibling. This one comes in right behind that as the favorite, as the family favorite, okay? I put this on. I actually was in Sephora one day when I bought both of these at the same time. And so I put this one on and I put this one on because I'm always just testing out scents to see what works with what. I love to layer. We'll have to do a whole nother video about pairing scents together. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know if you want to see that video. But when I walked out of that store and I went over to the Coach store, 3 of the employees in there were like, you smell like a warm cookie. Like, oh my God, you smell so good. What do you have on? Y'all, go get this. And it's affordable too. I don't even think it's $100. And I mean, if it is, it's worth it. But I don't think either of these were $100. Maybe around the price, but they're definitely worth it, and you definitely should have them. Nest to me is one of those fragrances where it may not last all day, but it definitely lasts most of the day. And I'm okay with that, because I'm really trying to be at home and in my pajamas by 5-6 p.m. anyway. So that's cool with me. But it's y'all, I'm telling you, if you're like my husband who's like Madagascar, but this smells like lust, he'll let you outside with this one. He'll let you outside with this one. Definitely go try this out and get the candied lychee while you're at it. Those are actually all of the fragrances that I want to share with y'all. I don't even know how many I shared. I just grabbed like all of my favorites that I'm gonna be mixing and matching and wearing throughout the fall and winter. But you cannot do fall and winter fragrances without layering. You just can't. I feel like you should layer year round, but especially fall and winter, because you gotta pump that moisture into your skin. So I'm gonna show you a few of my favorite things to layer with and to start with. I'll be honest with you, I'm not the biggest EOS fan. Sometimes EOS is a little too strong, a little too overpowering depending upon the scent, and it takes away from the perfume or how I'm actually trying to smell. But Fresh and Cozy by EOS is a tried and true. It's just a great base layer for me. Like, after I put on my shower oil, step out the shower, I can put on Fresh and Cozy to just add in that moisture, and I can layer on top of it without it taking away from the goal that I'm trying to get to as far as the scent of the day. Another favorite of mine, and I swear by them, is the Naturium. This is the Glow Getter. Moving to Texas with this harsh water, let me tell you, when I was coming to Texas to visit, it would always break out my skin. Thank God this house has a soft water filter, but it would always break out my skin. And so I was constantly looking for something to pour back into my skin. And I had a girlfriend that had moved to Texas from Memphis recommend the Naturium Glow Getter body wash. So when they came out with the body butter, it was a no-brainer for me. It was hands down, gotta get it, gotta have it. And so I went and grabbed it, and this is a staple for me. I swear by this. Like, y'all, I will sit and do a whole 5 to 7 minute routine just rubbing this all down my body. It's a thick butter, but it doesn't leave a white cast, and so it just like melts right into the skin right here. I love it. It doesn't leave any type of residue. Again, it's great for layering because the scent that it does have, it has a faint scent. It's not going to overpower any type of perfume that you put on, and it's super moisturizing, and it leaves you with a little bit of a sheen. So it's great. If you are like, I love Fenty Beauty, I love body butters, but sometimes it's just a little too thick, I think that's a nice one to go to and transition to if you're a body butter kind of girl. The next thing that I'm going to recommend to use with that Madagascar vanilla perfume oil and even the vanilla bourbon perfume is going to be the Nativa Spa. This is the Madagascar vanilla. This is the soothing body oil. Again, if you want the compliments, layer. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 layers. Do what you gotta do, okay? This right here, I actually included this in the summer Felicia Jarrell glow up box, and the feedback has been phenomenal. Like, the girls be like, how do you just know all the right products? I don't know. We're just gonna call it a God-given gift and a talent, okay? I just know quality. I know quality when I see it, when I feel it, when I smell it, when I touch it, all the good things. This is quality. You need this in your arsenal, all right? You don't have to use it all the time, but definitely use it sometimes. And then the last thing is going to be one of my favorite Black-owned brands that I came across one day. It's Dawkins or Dankins Arome. This is their pink cotton body oil. Y'all, I have not had a body oil smell like this, to the point where I'm not even willing to try and figure out how to put the formula together for Felicia Jarrell. Just go buy this from them, because this is an amazing scent. It's like a cotton candy, but it's not too sweet. It's like a mature grown woman type of scent. It just highlights and enhances anything that you put on sweet. So if you're looking to smell sweet, to smell fruity, all of those things, this should be one of your base layers before you spray. It's gonna push it out. I wear this a lot with my vanilla cotton candy from Kayali and Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. I mix all 3 of these together and I get so many compliments when I'm out and about, but that's more summer for me. I'm not necessarily gonna wear that in a winter, so I would really tone it down. I would still wear this, but I wouldn't layer it with so many sweet things. I would tone it down and go more vanilla cashmere on top of this. But yeah, layering is my jam. I tell all the girls, layer. You have to put it on if you want people to notice it. Now, if you're just trying to smell it for you for 5 minutes to feel good about yourself, do your thing. But if you want people to notice what you have on and the effort that you put into actually trying that day, and to say, you smell real good today, I like what you got on, or ask you what you got on, or looking for that conversation starter, or if you're going to a bar to sit at yourself and see if somebody look your way, let them smell you first, sis. You'll be in it for a lifetime, okay? So go check out everything that I recommended to you guys. Put it on your Christmas wish list. Do all the things to get your hands on it. I'm gonna link everything below for you guys and put what I can in LTK and all of that. Thank you to those of you that are using my links. They definitely help me, guys, bring you more of these videos, because they are commission based. Now, I'm not making, a whole lot off of it, but every little bit helps for me to come back and do these videos. So drop down in the comments, let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.